How to make the best out of final year BMS professional year? Now, it is important to understand that if we are able to get the best out of BMS, then thinking of starting a practice, that is practice of Ayurveda, is going to be easy. Otherwise, because of the lack of confidence, it's really difficult. So most of them choose to do PG. One of the reasons is because they don't have the confidence to start their practice after finishing BMS. Now, BMS final year is the that year where you have all the clinical subjects, all important subjects, Kaya Chikitsa, Panchakarma, Shalya, Shalakya, Prasuti, Sriroga and Kaumarabhritya. So very important subjects to understand Ayurveda. The clinical aspects are so important so that you can get the whole of the subjects. Now, there would be a setup where you're studying. There is very good exposure towards the clinical aspects, and again, there could be a place where there is very minimum or no clinical exposure at all. So there, things may become really hard. Hence, when that is the situation, it is important we find out ways so that we can make the best out of it. In whichever situation it is, we have to make the best out of it. Now, Kai Chikitsa and Panchakarma will talk in this video. Because you have come to final year, now you are aware of Roganidana, you are aware of Swastavritta, Kriya, etc. So, considering are aware of these subjects, you may not be thorough with the subjects, you are aware what is being taught in these subjects, what things come in these subjects. So, keeping that in mind, now Kai Chikitsa and Panchakarma basically they have a very strong relationship. Kaya Chikitsa, when it comes to the Chikitsa part, other than Shamana Aushadhi, conservative management, one of the modality is Panchakarma itself. Hence, Panchakarma plays a very important role in Kaya Chikitsa. So they are having they are what to say, have very deep relationship. Now, Kaya Chikitsa, what is important for us to learn is, see, generally we get 6 months of time, usually, to the clinicals to start. So, before that period itself, it is important to learn the clinical aspects, examination of different diseases. Now, because we are aware of Roganidana, we know how to do the examinations in the third year now. When because Kai Chikitsa, we are going to directly take a case. Bedside examination will be there. You take a case, a history from the patient. So when that has been done, when you know that now this complaints belong to these kind of uh, disease, this belong to this system disease, respiratory or cardiovascular or musculoskeletal, etc. So with this understanding, you know what examination you should be thorough with. And because you are already aware now in the Roganidana that how to do this examination, or at least which book to refer, you might have some idea. Now it is important for us to get thorough with the examination part, right? Otherwise, when you go to a patient, know what to do. We do not know anything, no idea about the examination. Directly doing reading in the book and directly doing on patient can create awkward situations. Patient may get irritated. There are many times patient don't even allow those students who come to learn to do any examination because they might have such experiences that learning students have irritated, caused some pain while doing some examination. So that is not good for us. Hence, the books like MacLeod's or Hutchinson, very good books. Now, these days, because of the internet, you can directly see videos related to examination, respiratory examination, or cardiovascular, nervous system, musculoskeletal, GI tract, anything. You can get very thorough knowledge about the examination. Once you know what are the examinations to be done, now whom to do. Suppose you are in a situation where you don't have patients, there is no such clinical exposure. You have your friends, you have your classmates, you have either your roommates, you have family members. I think nobody would say no when it is about studying to know new things. So, as you learn things, you have to do this examination. Okay. Now, how it helps when you do it in a normal person? At least you'll be very thorough to understand that this is normal. This is the extension, flexion of the joints. This is how it feels when you do the palpation of the abdomen. When it is a normal person, this is how the reaction will be. When you percuss the abdomen, this is how the sound going to be heard. When you auscultate, this is how it is been heard. When you auscultate for cardiovascular system, this is how normally it has been heard. So everything what is normal, you'll be able to understand thoroughly. Now, one day when you're going to see a patient, if there is any abnormality, within a second, you'll be able to identify that because you're so much thorough with the normalcy. Okay. Hence, whatever is the situation, you have good clinical exposure or you don't have, studying is not so difficult. There is no reason, okay, other than laziness, there is no other reason. Go through the books or the internet, learn all the skills to examine the patient. Every system, how it has to be examined, you have to study. Then only the understanding becomes better. Now, what we are going to gain by studying the examination in Ayurveda? Okay, what I believe is, as a average person, I don't have the intelligence whatever Sushruta or Charakacharya or Bhattacharya have had to understand through Ayurveda itself. I don't have that capacity. So when I know the modern examinations, investigations, I can understand my science much better. I can understand Vata Pitta Kapha much better. I can understand Dhatus better. I can understand my system better. Hence, whatever clinical examinations I learn, it is only going to help me understand my science better. It makes my science simpler because we don't have an environment of Guru Shishya Parampara where everything is being taught to a student. It is a classroom study. This is not possible, practically not going to happen so easily. Hence, there is a way where we can at least try to understand our science better. That is through modern science, not through correlations, but to understand Ayurveda better, we can make the best utilization of modern science. Okay. Now, there is one more subject called as Panchakarma. So, Panchakarma is a very important part of our treatment uh, aspect. So, if you don't have a setup where you are seeing the procedures like Vamana Virechana, Nasya Basti, and Rakta Mokshana, or suppose all the Bahya Upakramas, what you can do, one thing what you can do is see, uh, at least for a week, you take leave or for 15 days if you're coming from other states. Make sure that you find out a nearby clinic or hospital, Ayurveda hospital, where such procedures are done. Panchakarma center is there, so that you can go and witness. Okay. In your place, evening, if you go to any Ayurveda center, procedures are seldom done. So we have to witness Panchakarma procedures. It is in the morning, early morning, or in the daytime itself. Hence, make sure in your native place you get to go and find out such centers where you request them that you are studying and you want to witness such procedures because you want to learn more. Nobody is going to say no. Even if such thing happens, one or two people might say, but otherwise, all doctors are going to welcome you if you are willing to learn. Okay, so you have to make sure that if you are a localite, I think it is very easy. Then early morning procedures are done. Before 8, you can finish seeing the procedures. You can go there, learn, come. So it is possible. It is never impossible thing to go learn and come the procedures. Okay. Otherwise, okay, then coming to the Kai Chikitsa, the Ayurvedic theory part. Uh, now, problem is we can understand the beauty of Ayurveda way only when we start seeing patients. Okay, so this lacuna, if it is there in the setup where you're learning, again, as whenever there is vacations, whatever kind of holidays, you have to start seeing patients through others' clinic. Okay, that is not being consulting there, but go see how the doctor talks to the patients, how they treat, what are the medications given, then slowly you are able to understand how the principles work. It is very important to witness Ayurveda works. It is very, very important to witness Ayurveda works. How it works, it is a journey, but it is very important for a BMS student to witness that Ayurveda works. Okay, that is going to make major difference in our level of confidence, our belief in Ayurveda. Hope to see you in the next video where I'll be talking regarding Shalya and Shalakya Tantra. If this is useful to you, please share with your friends if they also need this. Thank you for watching.